I had a question, not to take us off the topic. I actually had to skip forward like 10, 15 minutes because I was watching YouTube, but I wanted to ask a question. So I don't know how long you guys have been going on the security
The whole
mess
the,
up.
the whole the
Yeah.
whole hour, sir.
Well, for good reason. That's awful. So here's a Trump supporter putting the
Yeah,
hand up saying that's
tell me
terrible.
what tell me in your own words why you think it's horrible.
Well, I will admit I do not think it's as horrible as you do. But I think the part that rubs me the wrong way the most would probably be the arrogant aspect that you talked about. That that they're just not. If we need a better channel, make a better channel, right? Don't just shortcut it and use
Yep.
Slack or whatever. Let's address the problem. But
Hey, tell me
if I
tell me what in what way you think I'm making too big a deal about it.
um I I guess in the sense that is this not inevitable? Does this not happen every day, all the time? This sort of
That is,
thing?
I hope not, not to my knowledge.
Fair enough.
You know.
I mean, how should they? And again,
So
I had to miss some of the.
let's hold on one second. Let Brian in. Go ahead, Brian.
I one thing to really watch for, and this is per your point, Reed, is one thing I would watch for is tomorrow. Tulsi Gabbard is due to testify, and that right there is going to be telling because on March 14th, she came out and said any unauthorized release of classified information is a violation of the law and will be treated as such. Watch what I'm saying and watch the standard that we apply to that tomorrow when she testifies. Pay attention. I'd ask everybody to pay attention because that's what you will want to see right there. If they're going to
And
put some accountability in place, then talk about that, talk about the process. But she's due to testify tomorrow and
yeah,
will.
yeah. And Reed, just to go to your point, I know you wanted to rate something else, but I'll be curious to see whether it turns out that Tony Blinken and Jake Sullivan ever used Signal. I bet they didn't. Pretty scarred by the Hillary stuff. Beverly, hold on one second.
And I just want
But
to,
yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
yeah, fair enough.
say something on this, which is, for those who are listening right now who are Republicans, they may actually think that there is an overreaction because there hasn't been enough said about Joe Biden himself not even being capable of being president in the end of his term. So I think there is an emotional response of this seems biased and how much focus is on this when there's so much we could have said about the Biden administration. So I think there are a lot of Republicans who probably feel that way. It's like, yes, this is unacceptable, need to change it, fix it right away. But there's going to be a lot of focus on this by certain media outlets, and they're going to say, where was the focus on Joe
Yeah,
Biden?
I agree with that. And Reed, just to be clear, you said this is common. The mood music of the excerpts released by Jeffrey Goldberg suggest, don't prove, but suggest that this group has done it before. So
Mm.
it'll be interesting to see, are they using this to talk about Gaza? Are they using this to talk about Russia and Ukraine? So I I don't think the previous administration did it. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. I don't know, but I doubt it because they're pretty scarred by Hillary. But if they used it for other things, you're right, it would make it more common, but it would also make it worse.